Yuri on Ice. What can this anime bring? I have no fracking idea, but hopefully it's people on ice. Because if it doesn't do that, then it's doing something wrong. But yeah, I started this live stream a little bit earlier than the 7 minutes and 33 seconds it actually had to go because the actual episode came out. I didn't expect it. I actually had no idea when the Name of Crisis episode actually coming out because sometimes Crunchyroll like to tell you, okay, the episode's out, or no, the episode's not out because I don't know, Crunchyroll's strange when it comes to brand new shows airing. But yeah, Yuri on Ice, the anime I was most looking forward to this whole entire season because it looks pretty freaking awesome. It's men on ice. Like it quenched my thirst for another season of Free by using it with a frozen version of Free. So it ain't swimming; it's actually ice skating. I was like, well, that's just me. I'm done. I didn't watch anything else in life. It's just, I've met the pinnacle, the top tier. But yeah, I mean, when you think about it, it's actual endless sequels you can do with this bloody series as well. You can just do Yuri on roller skates, Yuri on tightrope, Yuri on motorcycles, Yuri in cars. It's endless possibilities of anime you can do with this series. It's not just solid Yuri on ice. It could be Yuri on bicycles. Think about it. Ponder the idea of what could happen next. Yes. So, as I said, this is the one I've been most looking forward to this whole. This is the one I've been most looking forward to this whole entire season because it looks pretty good. Like it looks pretty freaking cool. So, what would it do? That is the question I must ask myself. I actually have no idea because I haven't even watched it yet. So, I know it looks pretty like the kind of standard. You get your characters. They might lose a battle and they've got to kind of get up from it and just go move on and kind of go, well, you know what, fam, we lost that. Was just let's go, let's do it, let's fracking do it. But yeah, so that's it with my glasses and I can actually see it from my actual thingamajig. Okay, so if anyone has not started the anime, I'm trying to see whether it's working correctly now because sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. So if everyone has not started the anime just at this very second, we are starting the anime in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Let us bloody begin. All right, we start off with ice skates. Sorry, I say roller skates. I never got roller skates in my brain. Student Mapper as well, so it's going to look pretty. And there's no subs. Great. We're off to a flying start. We're off to a bloody great start. I knew it's going to happen. I knew because the actual episode hasn't been released via Crunchyroll, so it's actually no subs. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah, he is. All right. We're starting now. We're going again. 9 seconds in. We got subs. So if everyone's paused the video, it's 9 seconds in. So let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Whether I heard that guy's. He sounds distinctly like Mob, but I don't want to say he's Mob. Oh, this is the opening. This opening is good. Oh. All right, guys, this might be opening the season. Did he just say "Don't stop my ass" now? It's a really nicely presented opening as well. I really do like the aesthetic style of it. Plus, also, the song's awesome. Entire. There. I say thing froze. Hopefully, the whole entire idea, what the hell does Yuri mean in this context as anime, gets explained. I think must be one of the characters' names. So holy bleep, it's Yuri on ice. It's like, well, bugging me. I didn't expect it to be on ice again. It's not what you think it is. It's you have to like. It's like you have to kind of get into your to kind of understand that it's not what you think you think Yuri's going to be. It's completely different. It's subverting the genre completely by being something completely different. Like, you don't expect it to be what you think it's going to be. And after that point, you're kind of like, wow, it's something fun already. There we are. His name's Yuri. He's 23 years old. He looks younger than me. Damn. I look old for 20. I feel really old. He's hard hitting the very first 5 minutes. To be honest, if I had a Russian legend like whack at my door, like in the toilet, like he's a figure skating, he's like a legend, I'd be like, well, freaking hell, like this is getting better. His name's Yuri now. Like, his name not you. Is it him? Okay, no, it's both called Yuri. So we're not called Yuri. Subversion. He's all like, what the F just happened? See, he sounds just so like Mob, but I don't think it's Mob. One thing I do really like about the series is the actual anime style. Quite like it. It's like it's very mapper. It looks really nice. If it's not Mob, it's someone else. If you think about it, the name hasn't lived up to the name itself yet, because I haven't seen Yuri on Ice. What's the long shots of this anime? Like the close ups are freaking amazing, but the long shots look really strange. Again, it's quite Mappa. I reiterate what I said before. The aesthetic style in this anime is really, really nice. The actual, I'd say the scenery itself looks bloody amazing. It looks quite. I don't know. It's like it's very artistic in the way it's presented, and top of the characters being populated by it, and it's really nice. It really melds well. It really makes any sense. I'm not even too sure. Oh, we found best girl of the season. All right, boys, we found her. Yep, best girl of the season. Oh, damn. I always found when it comes to these kind of things that the elegance in ice skating is amazing. So they actually can portray that really, really vividly with the animation. The people are probably one of the best shows of the whole entire season. Maybe might be contended for maybe top 15 of the year. It actually portrayed as some elegancy because it's really freaking nice to watch ice skating on TV. And it's actually able to show that in animation form. It look freaking amazing. It looks like it's going to. Because one thing I always do like about Mappa is their elegance with animation. They do have their way with certain frames. We've seen it with a lot of their shows, how amazing they can actually look. Them. Even my bloody Crunchyroll stream does not freeze. Hello, viewer. Sorry, I just realised the chat was there. This is like it's Molly transfixing. Like it's so nice to watch. It's like one of those things that you kind of get transfixed by it. You don't know you don't know what words to express. You don't know how to feel towards the actual thing you're watching. But it's transfixing and it just brings you in. You just don't want to look away because of how great it looks. It's one of those things. Where it keeps on transitioning between him and Yuri is actually really really cool as well. I quite like it. She's like, well, Beep, he's pretty good. Like, I didn't expect that, but he's pretty freaking fine in the ice skating rink. Gotta give him his props, boy. He's pretty good. Damn it, Yuri. We go and say that to other Yuri. Japanese Yuri. Damn. He's his bandit material. Ooh, Victor. He's all like, well, I know what to say right now, but it's going places. Oh, man. That was actually... Sorry, I'm doing quite fine. Thank you as well. Pretty freaking tired today, actually, so I'm probably going to try to live, but wow, I really did like that. Man, that was everything I expected and actually really liked it. Like, I didn't expect any different, but I actually really did enjoy myself. I actually think this might be the best of the season thus far. I really think this might be my personal favourite. I mean, damn, it's just it's just Studio Mappa, and it's amazing about it. It's the best way I can put it. It's Studio Mappa. I mean, Studio Mappa do tend to make that one anime like per couple of seasons. You're like, excuse me. Well, friggin' hell, Studio Mappa came back. You're like, okay, that's why we love Studio Mappa. Is that kind of idea? You're like, oh, that's why. I think this might be just it. I think this actually might just be that show. If it actually continues in this vein, actually continues to be in this quality, it actually might be freaking great. It's kind of see them grow as like characters that actually have a relationship. It actually might be kind of awesome to watch. And also, it's the idea of the skating itself. The skating itself will be the most center point of the whole entire series. If they actually can evoke the elegancy that this sport really does have, then it'll be completely fine. I'll be completely content because there won't be anything wrong with it, because it looks like they already are doing that. Two Yuris. The man and the two Yuris. Very interesting show. No, but it's just it has the elegancy that this show needs. It needs that kind of elegancy to actually portray that correctly, because it's one of those things. If you've got this kind of idea in your show, you've got to present it really fracking damn well. You can't just go, well, mate, okay, we've got to ice skate. Let's just do the most half-assed job we can do. If a studio period or anyone like that doesn't really kind of put a lot of effort into their animes, I don't think it would be as great. Because it's Studio Mappa, I know they do put their effort into their shows. That's why it was pretty great, because it's one of those things that would be make or break for your series. If that doesn't look good, it breaks the It breaks the immersion completely of the actual kind of elegancy that this actual sport has. Because again, it's one of those things, when it's on TV or when you're watching it live for the very first time, this kind of idea of ice skating is quite elegant. It transfixes you, and that's what this anime needs to do. It needs to transfix you into the world once the people start ice skating. Once that really does happen, then that's what it needs to do. It needs to make you feel like, oh my freaking god, I'm watching the best thing on God's earth. Like, they're doing it freaking damn well. And as I said before, as I reiterate what I said before, it looks like it's going down that route. It looks like it's really doing that. And I think as well, Yuri as a protagonist, he does kind of fit the bill of people I've seen in this kind of anime genre before, but it isn't completely like kind of bad, because again, if you want to stick to conventions, then don't freaking worry about it, because again, he can grow, he can get better, he knows what he knows what he if I can speak. He knows what he does. Seriously, can't speak. It's like, what is it, like 20 to 9 here in England? My brain's beginning to shut off. Right. Let's say that again. Right, okay, alright. Right, okay. Alright. He knows what he does, and he does it freaking damn well. That's what I wanted to say. My brain's back. Whew. Okay. Hey. Yeah, so he knows his stuff. He knows how to figure skate really damn well. So him losing probably was quite was a shock, but it was quite a damning thing to him. Like, in essence, that kind of going there and losing does kind of weigh on you as a person as well. It's that kind of thing that you wanted to go to your whole entire life. Going there and actually losing must be a completely destroying thing. And the whole entire idea of other Yuris saying, you need to retire. There can't be two Yuris in the tournament. So yeah, I'm the more husband material here. So you just. But really, he can grow as a character, so I don't really kind of mind him sticking to conventions. That's what I don't really mind his character, because he does fit the bill of a normal character I've seen in this genre. But again, it's not a problem. Really, it isn't. Like, it's not a massive like kind of bad thing to happen. Plus the opening, holy freaking Christ, the opening. Woo! It is pretty top tier. Like, it's really top tier Mappa openings. Like, Mappa have their openings. It has been a very freaking long day. Mappa know their openings. They know how to do a fracking awesome opening, and this anime opening was no different. My god, Yuri on Ice's opening was pretty freaking awesome. Like, really, there's nothing I could say I didn't really like too much about it. I think it was really presented really well. I really did like it. I think the only thing that kind of bugged me slightly was the long shots where the animation kind of completely changed. Like, I went from less serious. It kind of went from serious to less serious, but it was a nice comedic edge to add to the actual anime, because, again, it's quite a heavy-hitting anime. You have the whole entire idea of these people going ice skating and the whole entire idea of the drama behind it. So having that comedy won't be a bad idea, and having his actual sensei there as well, might be a nice addition as well, because she seems pretty freaking awesome. So I do really like where they're going with this show. It has that area about it. It just really, really freaking works. That's what I'm trying to say. It just works. So I can really say. That's how I could just sum up my whole entire think piece on this whole entire anime for the first episode. Is it really works? So yeah. I really do like it. I really do like it. Also, Victor seems pretty much husbando material. Like, he literally must be, possibly until next season when Haru comes back for, fucking hell, what's the name of that show? Super Lovers, that's it. I remembered. Super Lovers. Yeah, when he comes back, he probably took the reign for best husbando, but Victor, fucking hell, I was like, whoo-hoo, when he put in the hospital, I was like, yes, boy. I was like, this is going places. But no, he seems pretty cool as well. And this is, I quite like the whole entire idea of him actually him ice skating, and then him, and then the actual video getting uploaded, and he actually go involved, and it's how he actually found him out that way. And this is not actually going there randomly, like stepping into that whole entire ice rink, just out of sheer randomness. Like, Victor went, you know what, I'm gonna go for a road trip, and actually just ends up in that actual like kind of ice skating rink. No, so on the internet, I actually quite like it. It's actually a nice way to actually kind of get noticed. Actually, it really adopts the whole entire idea of the 21st century. It's kind of a weird thing to say. Like, yeah, I'm very close to 500 subscribers. Like, very freaking close, like 15 away, but point, like, it adopts the 21st century pretty freaking damn well. In essence, it's one of those things, like, yeah, it wouldn't be, it's not obvious thing to say. It does adopt the 21st century really well. It adopts the whole entire idea how people get noticed. It's not just word of mouth of, oh mate, that guy over there, he's pretty freaking good ice skating, I should go and see him. It ain't that. No, it adopts 21st century by actually uploading the video to the internet and him getting noticed that way. So I actually quite like how they did it that way. It's actually quite different. And like, also the ending as well, it had all the photos, almost like an Instagram kind of thing. Actually quite nice. It really knows it really knows how to adapt to the 21st century and actually use it quite well. I actually quite like it, if that makes any sense. I don't freaking know. Like, hopefully my ramblings do make sense. Like, I just don't, like, I think they do. Like, my brain says they do, but it just, when I watch over them again, I'm like, did that make any sense? I'm not too sure. But really, good anime if you haven't watched it yet. Like, in essence, if you really want to go and watch something that's different, like, don't go in and think you need to get Yuri on bloody ice, because you ain't gonna get that. No, you're actually gonna get Yuri, the character, on ice instead. Like, it's just that, and it's actually pretty freaking good, and I actually quite like the way it's going. If it keeps this quality up, then I'll be... Can you dupe for a 500 sub special? Can you dab for a 500 sub special? Oh, man. Question is, do I want to lose my dignity? Like, do I want to sell my soul and just destroy my dignity in one whole fell swoop? I don't know. I might have to quickly just do it, like, really subtly into like a live stream, just dab subtly, like just go bam, and then that's it. That's all you get. I don't know, because I kind of want to keep my sanity and my dignity a little bit. But if it keeps quality up, then it will be completely content. Like, it will be completely content. I will be completely content, because this show looks like it's going places that I freaking like, and the direction is pretty bloody strong. So yes, with all that said, having to drive it, as you can probably tell, I'm gonna have a lie down because I'm bloody knackered. Literally gonna fall in the bed and probably just like fall into a comatose state and wake up tomorrow morning like, what the F just happened? So yes, with all that said, I've indeed been a driver. If you have enjoyed the live stream as a whole, not too sure how long I've actually been streaming for, do leave a like, because indeed, it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed my content, as you probably know, I'm almost at 500 subs. So if you want to get there, or get me there, let's say, get me there, please. That would help a lot. So if you want to leave a sub, do leave a sub, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. With all that said, I have indeed been a driver, and I'm gonna go and sleep. See you guys later.